Hi, Laura. How are you? Happy New Year. So I'm going to ask, you can hear me okay, right? Okay, so we're going to try the show a little different tonight. Hello, Kristen. Hello, Christina. So tonight, if you read my post, hi, Faye. I am going to try getting you guys to phone in. So here is my phone number. And you can phone in this way. And I'll obviously call at a time. So if the line's busy, give it a few minutes, try to call back. Or the other way I want to try is if any of you have Zoom and you can use Zoom, we're going to try this too, but there'll be no video. It's just going to be your voice. And as soon as I get it going, participants, invite, send. Let's see how this works. I don't know if that's going to work. But what I'll do is this. I didn't want to send it until everyone was online because you only get 40 minutes on Zoom or 45 and they literally cut you off. Okay, just a minute. Bear with me. Oh, what am I doing? Blonde moment. No offense to blondes. It was just a blonde moment, what I was thinking of doing. Okay. So here is the Zoom link. All you have to do is copy and paste it. So give it a try. If you want to call in, go ahead. If you want to Zoom in, go ahead. I will accept you if you come in, and then basically you get to ask your question online. You don't have to show up online, so your picture won't be there or anything, just your voice. So if you'd like to give it a try, to everyone who's on, please give it a shot. In the meantime, it's really hard to believe the new year has started. It has come finally. And I think a lot of people are really glad to see the end of the old year. Oh, and I see it went into two separate things. Okay, let's get started. If you want to call me, my phone number is 604-339-8871. And if it rings, I'll pick it up and say hello, and we'll see who's on the line and they can ask their questions. All right, so Laura, let's start with you in the meantime, since I don't see anyone jumping to it. And Laura. Oh yeah, look, I'm starting a new way, the same way. I'm picking the cards I like. Not sure I want to use these tonight. Yeah, let's try a different deck. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. See, this is what happens when you have way too many decks on hand. Okay, so I am using Mystic Monday. And the first card, Laura, for you is the Queen of Cups. This represents someone who emotionally is looking at making some changes inside her life, but she's taking a few moments to make the changes. She's not rushing in helter-skelter. She is definitely taking her time. She's looking at the changes and doing them slowly. And in the meantime, she's relaxed and confident about the changes she is going to make. So Laura, take your time, make your changes, and see how they work for you. And don't be afraid to alter your changes a little bit. Like if something comes up and you don't like it and it's not fitting in the way you thought it was going to, then make the changes. Holly. Hi, Holly. Holly, I picked the Hangman, and in this deck, it's an acrobat. If you ever been to Circus du Soleil, then you will have seen something like this at that point. And this makes me think of suspension in time, waiting for the kettle to boil. You know, don't watch a boiling pot because it takes forever, Holly, to boil. But it's also transition, and it's moving into a different dimension, a different time frame for yourself. And it's definitely feeling as though being patient is a good thing for you. Okay, so be patient, take the time, and wait for the change to start before you go into it. Funny, and I don't mean change your life. Hi, Kristen. Happy New Year to everyone again. And Kristen, I picked death. And remember, death isn't about death. There's a different card in the deck that represents death, not death itself. So with this, what I'm thinking of is, again, new starts, new beginnings. So thank God it's the new year, because I think everyone wants to hear that. But with this, it's like it's a river, and it's going to flow and curve back onto itself and flow again. So this is going to be navigation this year for you, Kristen. And it's how you navigate the river that allows you to get to where you need to be. Okay? And also be kind and be patient, because you may find there's a lot of people trying to pull you in different directions as you're navigating this river. And so it seems to be important to be kind and to be patient. Hi, Christina. And if someone's on and I don't see them, please, if you see them, let me know so that I can say something for them. But Christina, the Princess of Wands. This is, again, wow, it's going to be a balancing this year, but it's also about the belief and grounding of yourself, Christina, that will actually help you move in the direction you want to be in. And look at all the lovely colors and the fact she feels very relaxed and very able to balance herself by standing on one foot. Even though she's got a wand in her hand, I don't think the wand's actually helping her balance. I think the wand is showing her a direction she might want to go in. And literally, I can hear the music of Climb Every Mountain, Conquer Every Stream. So, Christina, I am going to leave that advice with you. Climb every mountain, conquer every stream. Don't be afraid to take a risk. Hi, Faye. Oh. Faye, the Tower, a few changes, a few lightning bolts, but in this particular case, I think the lightning bolts are messages coming towards you. And it's like that aha moment when you go, yeah, that's what I wanted. And hard to believe it's there, but it is going to be there. So be prepared, Faye. There's 2 messages coming towards you in this new year. And the messages literally are, aha, this is what I was looking for. Now, why didn't I see it sooner? So, but it's also a little change inside your house. And this could be a little bit of a renovation with the winds that are blowing. Make sure your roof is battened down and all the stuff around your house is battened down. And a little bit more snow by the looks of things too, Faye. So that shadow in the background, she has a skin disease. And as you can see, she licks her fur off. And she's just checking. She can smell something. She just doesn't know what she can smell. All right. So, Kathy, Happy New Year. And Kathy, I picked the 9 of Swords. And this is mental anguish, Kathy. It's trying to make a decision around a choice you've made in the past and whether or not you should alter it. So, me looking up, I'm looking to Spirit to see if I'm hearing them right. But this says that you're coming above it, that you're actually moving those choices to the side and knowing that whatever you pick, Kathy, it's right here. It's in the soul. It's in the heart. And you know that you're picking the right thing. So I'm going to say trust your instincts. We're all born intuitive. It's whether or not we choose to listen. Well, hello, Penelope. And I don't suppose you want to try to call in so people can see what it's like. And Penelope, I picked the Ace of Wands. And it's a mirror reflection. What you want and what you should have is a mirror reflection. And when I look at it, I can't see the segregation, but when I turn it to you, there's this little spot here that makes you think that there's two pencils standing on each other on the lead portion. And like I said, when I look at it, that's not what I see. I see pink all the way through, a lot of pink, but this makes me think of peace, goodwill, and the ability to write your way to your future. So get a piece of paper, Penelope, a pen, and start writing out where you want to see things and what you want to see done. Okay, because it's really showing that it can be that way. It all depends on your determination, your willpower as to which way you want to take it. Okay. Next is Tracy. Hello, Tracy. And Tracy, let's have a look. Ooh, a bit of a challenge, Tracy. 8 of Wands. This means opportunity of employment coming towards you and you having to sort of shift and pick through it. It may only be part-time because I see 2 here, then I see 2, and then I see the next 4. So you may go through 2 short period jobs, Tracy, to get to that job that's sort of long-term for you, the way you'd like to see it. And if that's the case, don't worry about it. It's there and it will fall into place the way you'd like to see it. And what I like is the light is shining, but it's not a big blaze hot ball of fire. This is more like a calming, take your time, don't rush into it. But there are opportunities being presented to you. 2 are short for work, and then 1 is a little longer. So like I said, Tracy, I think you're going to take 1 job, then go to another job, and then go to the last job. Oh, Holly and Laura, you're both welcome. And Christine, you're welcome. Hello, Sandy. And Happy New Year to you. And sorry, due to everything, I was really hoping to come across and see everyone, but it can wait till everything's safe. Sandy, I picked the world. And you're the nucleus of your world. You're the one who everyone revolves around. Now, that could be because you're in healthcare. And also the fact that I don't know if you actually go out or you're still scheduling, but that you're in control of what's going on around you. And this seems to me to be really top in control. And keep an eye on Tim. There's something going on there again. And I'm not sure if it's his blood or if he's got diabetes, if it's that, but there's just a little hiccup there for him. And this is a record. It just hit me. You need to listen to music, Sandy. It's going to help you move into the areas that you really want to be in. And so, hey, Cuss, get some music. You know what I was thinking of is, what's his name? Dave used to play, what's it? Randy Travis. I wanted to destroy those records, especially in the wee mornings. But maybe it's time to get some records and listen to some music, Sandy. Okay. Christina, you are welcome. Hello, Sandra. How are you? And Sandra, let's have a look for you. I don't like that one. We'll just keep pulling until I find the ones I like. I got Tracy. Don't worry, Penelope. Sandra, the 6 of Wands, celebration. This is good news coming towards you. It normally is family, and it's normally a marriage, but it could be the announcement, birth of a baby. I want to say boy. I've been known to be wrong about gender. And this is the celebration of it. Now, this strikes me as the news could come in June, or the news is coming in June. And 2 separate things. One, maybe they're already pregnant and they're having the baby in June, or they're announcing the wedding in June, or they're having the wedding in June, or the baby announcement is in June. But there's a huge celebration around it. So it looks like a lot of fun. It looks like people are rejoicing about it. Maybe it's something everyone's been waiting for a very long time. You know, like, I'll use myself. It took me 7 years and I didn't know how many operations before I got pregnant. And none of them were in vitro. It was just they had to repair some damage from childhood. So when I look at this, it makes me think that whoever it was, they'd given up hope. But there it is. They finally got their brass ring. And you are going to hear about the news. And I am saying to please celebrate it. Well, okay. Who is next? Whoops. Okay, my computer got a little happy. So we're just going to, oh, and I should warn you, my computer's been sort of doing freeze and fall off the face of the earth. So if I lose you, I will come back on, especially if the show isn't over yet. And so just so you know, okay? All right. All right. Hi, Shar. How are you? And yes, I am doing calls. Okay, here we go. First call. Hello.
Hi there.
Hi, who do I have on the line?
It's Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. How are you? Did you hear your message?
Oh, no, I didn't. I was just coming upstairs to put my iPad on, so I'll watch again.
Oh, that's okay.
Baby?
Yes, I said that there is news either about a baby, about a pregnancy, or there's news of a wedding, but the baby to me was going to be something someone gave up on. Okay, so it was going to be exciting. I'm really hoping that's not echoing in your ear. I didn't quite know how this would work online tonight. So, but it did look like exciting news. Now, 6 was involved, so that could have been June. It could be the 6th month, the 6 weeks from now. But I sort of felt like the news was coming either in June, or if they're pregnant now, the baby should be here by June. Okay.
Yes, I guess the real-time phone is a little bit faster than the iPad.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And thank you for calling in.
You bet. Bye.
Bye. Okay, so that's how easy it is. If anyone wants to call in, 604-339-8871. And as Sandra just said, that the phone is faster than the iPad, so you might want to just down your volume if you're listening on an iPad or whatever, so that you can hear the message via the phone. Okay, so back to Shar. Okay, so, and Shar, 2 of Wands. This is a new road to be taken, but I feel like you need balance, okay, as you take the road. But this also indicates the end of a race. So you're coming to the end of something that maybe you've been working on, trying to finish, and it says you're going to get there, but you notice how the road goes just like a roller coaster. So be open, be prepared. Things are going to work out because you do get to the finish line. This could be the start or the finish line. It could even be something you're just starting. Okay, so just be open to the possibilities around you, and the road is endless. All right. Hello. Kathy, you're welcome. Penelope, I did give out my number again, 604-339-8871 for anyone who wants to call in. And like I just said, we found out that the phone talks faster than your iPad or your computer. So just turn the volume down on it and you'll get the message. And I'm sort of hoping everyone could hear Sandra as well. And if you couldn't, let me know. All right. Randy Travis. Thank you, Sandy. Oh, a new call coming in. Just hold on 1 second. Hello, you're online with Darcy.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, is this Darcy?
Yes, it is.
Oh, hey, Darcy, I have a question. I'm calling.
I'm sorry, who's calling?
It's Paul.
Okay, what's your question?
Question is, I'm
had a very, very strange dream the other night. One of the dreams I've never, ever been able to understand. I was in a big building. There was tons of rooms. There was a man. I can still picture him, and this was from 3 days ago. He was wearing a red sweatshirt. He had a beard, long hair, hands were in his pocket. Every room I went into, he was there. And even with no door, I was in the room first, and the man always seemed to appear in the back of the room, smiling at me.
Okay. Could I ask, was he about 5'10", 6 feet tall, would you guess? Approximate?
I'm going to guess he wasn't very tall. I'm going to think, I don't know. That part I don't know. I think I'm going to say 5'8".
Okay, so he had to be around your size, maybe just a fraction taller because he was a little farther away from you.
I'm only 5'3".
You're 5'3", so he was 5'8". So yeah, that would work. Okay, yeah. That would work. First of all, I don't feel danger. I feel love. Okay, I feel like he's a guide who's trying to be in touch with you, but I also feel like you've known him in a past life. There is some sort of connection. And what I really feel is he reminds me very much of the magician. Okay, so someone who's able to, yeah, I'm definitely getting energy. So he's like a magician. Maybe you were partnered with him in a past life, that you actually was his assistant, or maybe he was your assistant. Okay. And so when I look at him, what I feel is I feel love, but I also feel like there may have been a conflict between the two of you about either territorial rights at one point. So if you both were magicians, maybe it's like you were taking his show away. But at this point, I don't feel danger attached to this. I feel a connection to a spirit guide now. So to me, he would be someone who's going to be helping you. Now, I would be curious whether or not, when you asked him his name, if you get a name that starts with an R. But
I never asked the name. He didn't even speak. He just stood there with his hands in his front pocket, smiling. And I am going to say that I have been talking to my spirit guides, my angels, lately, asking for help. So I was wondering if it had something to do with that. I've never experienced a dream like this my entire life. I've never remembered them.
It could very be likely that since you've asked, and I'm getting goosebumps head to toe. So because you've asked for help, I think they've sent him. Okay, so what I'd like you to do tonight is ask him his name 3 times. So before you go to bed, describe him and say, what's your name? What is your name? What is your name? Okay, and see if he actually gives you his name in that 3-time bracket. And if he doesn't give it to you 3 times, then I am going to say, okay, then you don't belong to me. You need to move on. But everything, all the goosebumps, tell me that he's connected to you somehow. Okay?
Yeah, I've just never had anything like this happen to me before, where I remembered everything. My dream, I remember the big building, the room, and every room I went into, he was there.
Well, I'm sort of curious whether or not you're going to go somewhere where there will be deja vu. Okay, and to me, if that's the case, then that's the connection between you guys.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, it was, yeah. Okay, Darcy, that sounds good.
Okay.
It's just really been bothering me. All right.
All right. You have a great night. You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Darcy.
Bye.
Good night.
All right. So now we did Kathy. And if I missed someone, let me know. Alana. So Alana, hope you're doing well. Any words from my spirit guides? Ooh, patience and keep the circle open and going, Alana. This is about what you put out there comes back towards you. Listen to your instincts. It's going to be really, really important this year to balance everything inside your life. And that's what this year for you is going to be about, balance. And you may meet someone who's like the mirror opposite of you as well. And that's not a bad thing. Oh, Shay. So, yes, Shay, I do medium readings, and I will pull you one card. Nine of Pentacles. This is about achieving your desires inside of life and having the money around you that you're looking for. It's how you balance the money, where you put it. If you fly away with it and you don't keep it organized, then you're going to lose the money. All right. So this is about balancing money this year for yourself. Hello, Jeanette. And for anyone else who has come on, I am taking live calls as well. So if you would like to call in and ask your question in person, you can. And the number is 604-339-8871. And again, 604-339-8871. Okay. Jeanette, let's have a look for you. Oh, okay, Jeanette, I want to see. Okay, I just want to see where that was going. So, Jeanette, I pulled two. I pulled the 10 of Wands, which means you tend to pack around a lot of burden. You, not just your own burden, but everyone else around you. And this card says to be careful of what you're lifting. Make sure you're lifting properly. You know, the old saying, lift with your knees. And to be really aware of the position of what you're lifting. So if the box is a little awkward, get help. Don't just do it by yourself. And what I'm more concerned of is if you put a disc out of place. Okay. But then I pulled another card because I was wondering if they were talking about something different. And it is about helping other people. And this may be leading you into a new direction. And you may be helping someone make a decision around moving, about where they want to live, the location, everything like that. And for me, this card, which is the Queen of Pentacles, says that, okay, let's be realistic. Money is important to all of us because without it, we can't live. We can't buy groceries. We can't pay our rent. We can't pay our mortgage. We can't pay our bills. But the truth is, Jeanette, that money isn't your focus. And you're willing to help people even if you don't have the money to help them yourself sometimes. So really balance that need to help people and don't strap yourself and sort of break your back in the process. Be kind, be generous, but not to the fault of your own house falling down around your ears. All right? All right. Hello, Sharon. Happy New Year. And hi, Lana. Well, hello from Wyoming. Yes, I will. I'm just going to do Sharon and then I'll do yours. Sharon, 4 Wands. I like this in the fact that you can see it's a perfect structure, that the top of the house is as sturdy as the bottom of the house. But do you notice it's transparent? Okay. And for me, when I look at this, be transparent. If, and in this particular case, if you have to go to court and vouch for someone's character, don't lie. Okay. Be transparent. There's something here where if you tell the truth, things are better. But if you fib the truth, things get worse. And this is in your house. Okay. So it seems to be important. This is inside your home. To me, because of the transparency, it says that you're doing exactly that. You're transparent. You don't, people, what they see is what they get. And that seems to be really important for you about who you are and what you believe in. So Sharon, just keep it up. Okay. And what you can't see is the colors of the rainbow in the card. And to me, this is also, the color purple standing out in that. So for me, it makes me think that there's some joy to be celebrated, an intuitive message coming towards you, and the ability for you to achieve the results you are looking for by how you believe in it. Okay, so Lana, I hope Wyoming is warm right now, or do you have a lot of snow? And I picked the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, I like the idea that it reminds me of psychedelic energy. And well, Jeanette, I'm glad it resonates with you. Okay. And in a minute, I'll tell you how to fix that. Okay. So, Lana, this tells me that your world is turning in many different colors and shapes. There's excitement, there's peace, there's happiness around you. And that as the world turns, if you're, it's an old show that used to be on TV, but as the world turns, it's like each turn brings a different perspective, a different color, a different feeling of where you want to be and how you want to do it. And they're saying, enjoy every moment as it comes towards you. And the other thing, Lana, I would suggest check your plumbing. Okay, this also indicates just a little bit of a water leak. So just be on top of that. Well, is it a good thing or a bad thing that you don't have a lot of snow? Okay, and oh, okay, Lana, I don't know if you're looking to hear from, it's a female. I don't know if that's mom or dad's mom, your grandmother. Sometimes we have to stand still to hear the messages around us. And it seems, I don't know if you've ever stood outside in a storm and just let it play havoc with you. Don't pin your hair up, just allow it to blow against you, behind you, beside you. Because sometimes that gives us clarity. That allows us to bring the messages in that are meant to be there. And like the Wheel said, Lana, that I am terribly sorry. It's your daughter then. The message is to grab hold of the wheel of life. Don't lose it. Okay. I can't imagine what it would be like to lose a child. And I know there are several people, my cousin included, who have lost her son on here tonight. And the devastation you must go through about losing that child. But one of the things I could say is that there is love attached to your daughter and to yourself. And she is saying, and there we go, don't allow the sorrow to bring you down. And I know it's easy for me, Lana, to sit here and say that, but I feel that you are so loved by other people that there is the opportunity for you to expand the way you're feeling in a more positive and enlightenment way. And your daughter keeps saying music, music, music. So I'm going to suggest that to you too. And try. Okay, if you can't focus, I'm going to say pick one thing to focus on. Don't try to focus on a whole bunch of things, Lana. Find one thing. And maybe it's as simple as making a memory book for your daughter. Or not that that would be simple, or it could be simply going into the bathroom and cleaning out the bathroom, because it's a mindless job and it's repetitive and you can do it over and over. Then the next day, pick something else. I do not keeps knocking out, but I'll keep talking. But what I would really hope is that you could go to counseling and maybe get a little opportunity of knowing where to focus. And one thing at a time, don't try to do it all at once. And again, just start with one thing, Lana, and work your way up, and maybe journalize too throughout the day, like just the way you're feeling. And it can be simple as pissed off, sad, whatever. It can be by one word only. You do not have to sit down and journalize your entire feelings, okay? Take it one step at a time. All right. And yeah, I'm really, really sorry for your loss. Okay. Does anyone have any questions? And did I miss anyone? If anyone saw someone come on and I didn't talk to them, have I missed anyone? Next week, we're going to start with Sean and I. You're welcome, Lana. Next week, Sean is coming back on. It's going to be Tuesday night. He hasn't gotten back to me to tell me whether he wants to start at 6 or 7, but let's just say 7 p.m. Pacific time. And then Penelope is going to start back on 20th, I believe, is Wednesday. And we're going to alternate weeks and see how that goes for a couple of months. And because I don't want to overwhelm everyone, and I don't want to wear people out either. So you can all let me know if you shoot me an IM after the end of February, towards the end of February. Let me know how it's working. If we're doing alternate, I will always be on Thursdays. And we'll just see how it goes. Well, unless anyone has a question, I am probably going to call it for tonight because I'm more afraid that my computer might crash and then I lose all of you. But what I am going to say is please keep an eye on my YouTube channel as well as Facebook. I'm going to start posting videos, one on how tarot cards work is one of them, and then whatever else pops into my head that I feel I should be talking about, and see if they resonate with you. And if they do, I am going to say, just like them or give me some ideas that you would like me to do a small video on. And when I say small, I'm going to try to keep it as small as possible because everyone has busy days. Well, I'd like to thank everyone who came on tonight, and I look forward to seeing you as well as anyone else who wants to be on Tuesday night. Oh my God, it's like been a hard day at work, and I really enjoy this show, and I hope you do too. Okay, may love, joy, peace, and happiness find all of you in a better place this year. And let's put the energy out there that, either the vaccine's going to work for COVID or COVID's just going to disappear. That would even be better. But I'm sort of thinking that's not going to happen for a while. So I'm just saying, batten down your hatches. Still feel like might be off and on social isolation till April 19th to 21st, maybe a little before or after that. But I'm really hoping things work out for all of us. All right. Blessed be everyone. Have a fantastic night. And thank you so much for coming on.